Got a question on TikTok about whether, I believe this is for the Tenants Protection Act exemption for single dwellings and for the security deposit accounting video. I forget which one this is for, but the answer applies to both. And I'll answer it here. Hi, my name is Rob Wells. I'm the Landlord Warrior on TikTok and YouTube. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Now, this TikTok question is asking if a corporate manager, you hire a property manager that is a corporation, does the exemption for the security deposit exemption, so that a small landlord basically that owns no more than 2 residential rental properties and contain no more than 4 units, and or the Tenant Protection Act exemption for single dwellings, if that can be exempt under the Tenants Protection Act. This answer will apply to both of these answers here. The answer to that question is no. Property manager status will not be applicable. It will be based on the owner's status, basically. So if you're a mom and pop and you have a professional property manager that is a corporation, the exemptions for the twice the security deposit, or the exemption under the Tenants Protection Act for being exempt from statewide eviction and rent control, flow through the owner. The reason why for that is we'll go for the security deposit exemption. It's based on the landlord owning no more than 2 residential rental properties that collectively own no more than 4 dwelling units. Okay, it's in the exemption itself. A property manager doesn't own your property. They're your agent, basically. That would serve the same would be true to the Tenants Protection Act. Okay, it regulates owners of residential real property. They cannot terminate a tenancy without just cause unless there's an exemption that applies. So good news for mom and pop landlords. Sleep tight. Your corporate property manager is not going to affect your status for these exemptions. Okay, so it's different though if they have an ownership interest. Okay, so if they're on record title or something like that, that's a different story. But mom and pops, you're safe, at least for under state law. Okay, your local ordinances. Check your local listings here. I'm going to be safe to say it wouldn't even apply to local ordinances as well too. But you got to read each one case by case here, because generally an agent of the owner is not considered an owner. You're just working for the owner on behalf of the owner. So you guys got a question about Tenants Protection Act, security deposits, and you need to get rid of a bad tenant or deal with a bad tenant situation, you're in the Northern California area, feel free to reach out. We might be able to help out. Put your comments, questions down below. Until next time, I'll talk to you then. Thanks.